Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do my first tutorial slash review using some of the products that I received from BeeBeeCraft.com. And what I'm going to use today are the tag-shaped dies and probably some of the gorgeous flatback rhinestones. And this came in a 3-pack, if you remember, but I'm probably just going to use the green because I'm working on a specific project, and it is, I'll give you a sneak peek. It is an altered book using Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodahs, the Bee's Knees kit. So, you know, I have like specific things in mind, so that's why I'm going to use the green, but it's coming along nicely. I just have a few more pages to cover, and then just add the little, you know, embellishments and ephemera and stuff. So let me set that aside. I want to apologize if I'm sniffly. I'm going to try really hard not to be. My allergies are driving me crazy, and it's raining and cold. So it's just kind of a, you know, a bad day for allergies and sniffles, but I'm going to do my best. All right. So the first thing I need to do is make some space here because if you have a die cutting machine, you know that it takes up quite a lot of space when you use it. So I want to make some space here, and then we will cut some tags. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope the weather is nicer where you are, because it's certainly not nice here. You know, it is what it is, but it's just really gross today. I don't like the rain at all, and it's cold. I mean, it's May, and it's really chilly outside, so all right, let me move this out of the way and get my big kick up here, at least, to start. Hopefully I won't dump anything. All right. Nope, we probably want it this way. I was going to do this ahead of time, but I wanted to be able to show you stuff first. Okay, I think that'll work. And, you know, don't mind the state of my, my cutting plates. I am going to use them until they crack and stop working. So I have more ready if they do, but yeah, I'm just going to use them until I can't anymore. All right, so if you remember, if you saw my unboxing video, these came in a pack of 5, and they nest together nicely. And my husband was kind enough to cut them apart for me because they were like held together with some metal, and I can never get them apart. So my husband did a fabulous job with that. So my thought was I was gonna probably make like a layered tag of sorts. So I want the base of my tag, I think, to be just sort of a light neutral color. This is just an ivory cardstock. So that's what I'm going to do for the biggest die. So, you know what? I should probably grab some washi tape. Actually, I don't know if I need it for this. It's probably okay. It'll be fine, because if it's like an intricate design and I want to make sure that it goes, you know, stays put on the, you know, where I put it on the paper, I will use washi tape to hold it on. But in this case, it doesn't really matter because it's not a patterned paper. So we will stack all of this together and hopefully have enough space to wind it through. There we go. I knew it was going to clunk at some point. Sorry about that. All right, let's see how we did. Perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. Can you see the stitching detail around the edge? And it already has the hole in the top. And that's just some pieces. I was cutting black paper the other day. Cool. All right. So we have our first, like our background layer. So I'm probably not going to use all 5. I'll probably do 3 total. So let's do like this size and then the smallest size. And for that, I have some other papers here. I've been using some of my offcuts of my Tim Holtz wallflowers. Oh, that would look super cute. What do we think? Now for this, I will grab some washi tape. So give me just a second. All right. So what I'm gonna do is put it exactly where I want it, which is about there. And then I will just take a couple pieces of washi and just hold it on there. Doesn't have to be, you know, it's fine. I'm not worried too much, but you know, I just want to kind of hold it in place, so that should work just fine. So let's go ahead and lay this down on our mat. There we go. All right. And then we can just pull the washi off carefully. And I'll probably I can reuse these pieces for the next one, actually. So I'll set those aside, and there we go. Oh, look how cute. I love that. Oh, that is adorable. Now I don't want to layer it up. But my thought was to kind of do it, maybe even like a tuck spot in the tag for the teeny tiny baby tag. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet. So let's look here. We could do part of these flowers here. What else do I have? Well, this is a background page from Tina's kit. What we could do is, because this is just copy paper, but we could back it with something, if I can just kind of do it at the same time. Actually, what I'm gonna do, sorry guys, this is sort of a mess. I don't have enough space with the die cutting machine, but let me show you what I'm gonna do. Let me get rid of some of that paper. Okay, let me see if it'll, yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is glue these papers together just with my glue stick if I can find it. All right, I don't have my glue stick because I don't currently have one out. So we'll just use some Fabri-Tac. All right, I just want, you know, just to glue it together enough because I'll probably sew around it after I cut it out. So not too concerned. All right, now we can decide where we want. And like I said, this is one of the background pages from the Bee's Knees kit. that I'm using. So I think that'll be fine, just like that. All right. Now we can get this thing out of the way and see what we got here. All right, I think that worked perfectly. Look, aw, it's a little bitty baby tag. I love that. All right, so I was gonna sew around it, wasn't I? But now I don't know that I have to. I think that should be just fine. None of the edges are peeling up. So I don't think I need to. So I'm not going to do that. What I am gonna do is zoom you in a little bit now that we're finished with the die cutting machine. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so now we can decorate. And so we've got our base here. So there'll be, you know, you can write on the back, and then we have our slightly smaller piece. So I'm trying to decide if I want to make that like a super tiny little tuck for this tag, and I think I do. I think that'll be cute. So first, let me grab my distress ink and we'll ink everything up. Oh, okay, so while I'm inking, we only have 45 likes on Nick's latest video where he threw down a challenge, and he basically said if we get 100 likes on that video by today, that he and I and his brother Tyler, my youngest, would do a like family crafting video, and it would be live. So we have not reached 100 yet. So if you have not watched that video, or if you watched it and you didn't hit the thumbs up button, I will give you until the end of the day to do that. If you are interested, obviously you don't need to, but I thought it was kind of a cool idea. And I know that there were a lot of you that were like, yes, please, please do a family live. So I'd like to be able to do it, but you know, we got to meet Nick's challenge. So I will link that video at the end of this video, and you can go over and watch it and like it. And then hopefully we can do a family live. All right, so I have inked everything up. And I think what I'm going to do is add, all right, so I want to make sure that I have all my pieces here that I wanted to use. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've been using, this kit has a lot of sheet music like in the actual digital, and I've been using it to back all of my pages as well. So I thought I would add some just to the side here. And I've been using the walnut stain and then this gorgeous fossilized amber oxide. I don't know, it just screams bees to me. And I love it. So yeah, we'll just add some of that. Bring out the yellow in that flower on the other tag as well. Whoops. All right. So if we add this here. I think I will take off this corner just to make it sit better. There we go. All right. And then this is very old sheet music. And if you have very old sheet music, I highly recommend not using a wet glue like the Art Glitter glue or the Barely Art glue. It shows through. It kind of like makes the paper darker when it's old, if that makes sense. So I use Fabri-Tac on my old paper, and it seems to be the better choice. All right. Oh, and Oscar had a birthday the day before. The day before yesterday, and I have an adorable picture that they took at daycare, and I will put it at the end of this video as well, so you can see how adorable he was. Oh, he just is adorable. Okay, now there we go. That looks cute, but I want to put something in the little hole here, so I have some just some black eyelash trim sitting here. I think that might, no, you know what? I don't want the black. Whoops, sorry about that. Maybe we'll use this color. That is a teeny tiny little hole, but I think we'll be able to do it. There we go. All right. I don't want it that long. It's too much. All right. Now I'm going to glue that. I'm going to glue it down, but I'm just going to glue like two sides here. So Tyler is coming up. Hopefully, I haven't talked to him today yet, but he should be coming up hopefully Saturday, if not Saturday, Sunday. So it'll be like the best Mother's Day present. I'm super excited to have both of my kids home. Nick's been here for a while, as you know, but Tyler was here, but then then he went home. He went back to Florida, and then they closed school for the month of May. And I was like, well, why don't you come back up? You're just doing online school anyway. And yeah, so that's what he has decided to do. All right, so that's cool. Now I want to add some of the leaves, and trying to see here how I want to do that. Let me just cut a piece off so I can work with it a little easier. Sorry for the sniffles, guys. Oh, I tell you what, it's not a good time to have allergies, because every time I cough, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the coronavirus. It freaks me out. But it's not, because it's definitely allergies, and it happens to me every year. All right, I think I'm just going to put that right along there. do I want? I think we'll stop it. Hold on, let's move it down. Maybe. I'm trying to get as many leaves as possible and not end on stalk. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm gonna cut it right here. All right. And I'm gonna run my ink over it just a little bit. As Nikki's daughter Lizzie says, to make it look old. If you haven't, you need to go and watch the video responses to Nick's double-sided bookmark. I'll link that at the end too. I'll link his video, and then the links to Nikki's and Dee Dee's and Amy's kids' videos are in his video. All right, there we go. Now, I think I'm just going to add glue. I'm just going to add the glue along the edge of here. I think it'll be easier than trying to add glue to the actual leaves. And then I can always kind of go back and add more glue underneath if I need to. There we go. Add a little bit here to this leaf to hold it in place. There we go. And this is probably going to end up being, I know when I started, I was going to use it as a tag to write on, but I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. I think I'm going to glue this whole thing in, and it'll be more of a pocket, you know, or a tuck spot or something, instead of an actual tag. That makes sense. All right, cute. Oh, I love it. All right, let me cut off. There's just a little piece there. All right, so what do we think so far? I'm loving it. All right, now let's see. We've got our little tag that we'll tuck in here. I've got this. Is this too big? I was gonna maybe use this bee stamp on here. I think we could probably do that. Let's just give it a try. I'm gonna use just some brown stays on ink here. Oh, you couldn't even see that. That's the timber brown. Make sure I don't have ink where I don't want it, right? Okay, and then we can oh, look at that, it's super cute. It's perfect. I love that little stamp. Okay, now I want to keep decorating this a bit. I need to ink this up. I feel like I need to tear it a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I've been tearing like all of the pages as I add them to the book. So it's just kind of like a grungy, well, I don't know if grungy is the right word. I don't know. I like the look sometimes of the torn edges. And so I've been doing that in this project. Let's see, here's the yellow. This is one of the words from the kit, by the way. I will link the kit below, as well as links to the BeeBeeCraft items that I've used here. Let me see, what do we want to do? I feel like we need something else. What do I have nearby? I have some ruffle. Is that too much? Maybe? I had lace somewhere, now I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. All right, sorry for my reaching. If we just added some lace. Down here. Yeah, I like that. Mila is curled up on the, she has a blankie and a bed on the floor here next to my desk, and she's making a nap seem like a really good idea right now. Oh. All right, there, that's cute. And then I was gonna use some, maybe we'll use the green. Let's see what the green looks like. So, okay, I did want to point this out too. This is the tool that I use for my flat back pearls and rhinestones and stuff. It is a tool that came with a diamond painting kit. If you don't know what that is, you can search for it on Amazon or probably other places too, but it's what I had. I know that I think We Are Memory Keepers makes, like, I think Dee Dee has it, makes a specific tool for this, but I had these, so this is what I use. You can buy these in like sets of 10 and whatnot for diamond painting. They're fairly inexpensive, and you can find them on Amazon if you're interested. I'm not going to put a link to them though, because there's so many different ones. You'd be better off just, like I said, searching on your own. Oh, that's a really pretty color. So that, I like that color. Okay, let me get a few. I'm going to use, I think we'll use 3. Let me close this up before I spill it. Oh, are you kidding? All right. Famous last words, right? Oh my gosh. I will, look how pretty that is. I will clean those up later. Wow. I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. But see, I knew I was going to do it, and that's why I was like, I need to close this before I spill them. Oh, I'm such a klutz. All right, let's move those out of the way. I'm so sorry, guys. Wow. Okay. All right. Back to business here. All right. So I have 3 of those here, and I'm just trying to get this one turned over. There we go. Oops, there we go. Okay. Now, where do I want to put those? I want the word here, I think. So let's go ahead and put that down. And then I don't know where that went. I'll find it later. All right, let's try not to spill it this time, Emily. Tweezers are also good for this. Let me grab my tweezers. I have some really, really thin, pointy tweezers. So those are also handy when playing with flat back stuff. Now, if you go and look for these, there is sticky stuff. Let me show you how it works. So you get like this stuff, and when it's not sticky anymore, you just push it in there and it puts more sticky stuff in the end. And that helps. That's what holds the whatever it is that you're picking up, your rhinestones or your pearls. Just make sure these are gonna stay stuck, hopefully. All right, so that's that. And then I think that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that green color. You know, it's funny, like I always gravitate towards, you know, neutrals, but look at how pretty that, like, it's like, I don't know what kind of green it is, but it's really pretty. This one's kind of, well, it's fine. Okay. All right. So there's that. We need to add something to the top here. And I think I'm going to use some of this vintage fabric trim. And I'm just gonna tear it here. It tears really nicely. And frays pretty too. So it might be a tad difficult to get through this hole. Let's see. I could always create another hole, I guess, or bigger hole. Oh, there we go. Just be careful that we don't tear it. I can totally see that happening. It seems to be one of those days. Come on. Should have probably done this first, right? All right. Now, so we don't tear the paper, if you work it back through carefully, then you can tighten it up. You know what? I think I'm going to end up tearing that. Let's not do that. Yeah, it did sort of tear. That's okay. If that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the hole bigger. Okay, like that. And then, if I can reach, we will add some hole reinforcers. These are ones that I colored myself with Distress ink. And then that way you have fixed your tear and now have a bigger space to work with. So that will be better. I should have just done that to begin with, but I didn't think about it. All right. And then again, just, you know, that those hole reinforcers are pretty sturdy, but you still want to be sort of gentle. All right, there we go. There we go. Cute. Love it. All right, I think that is pretty well decorated. We've got our little tag to pop in here. I'm just wondering if, let's go ahead and do that. This time I'm going to use something, let's use a piece of twine. And instead of doing like the, what do you call that, dovetail, I'm just going to tie it. I'm just going to make a square knot like on the front here. There we go. And then we don't need it to be that long for sure. There. All right, there is our little layered tag that will be a tuck spot in my Bee's Knees journal. All right, guys, I hope that you found that helpful. I love these products from BeeBeeCraft. They're lovely. These dies worked beautifully. This trim is great. And the little, I mean, the rhinestones are amazing. If I wasn't such a klutz, I think the packaging is really clever. It's a nice way to keep them all together but separate. So yeah, go check those out if you're interested, and check out Nick's video where he challenged you to like that video so that we could do a Plowfield family live crafting video. And yeah, I think that's it. Check out Amy's shop for glue dangles because they are fabulous. Oh my gosh, I just love playing with it. Like, I'm not getting anything done because I'm playing with my glue dangle. All right, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. I think Nick might do a video tonight, so you might get 2 in one day, or we might upload it tomorrow. Either way, I know he has some other things planned, and we will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Take care. Be safe. Be healthy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.